Here's some NFL tidbits here. My friend who is an NFL scout said he was listening to what I was saying at the top of the show. Heard this last night. Cleveland, they like 2 quarterbacks. I went, okay. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield. Does that surprise you a little bit that Sam Darnold is not one of the 2 quarterbacks, although their mock drafts have Josh Allen or Sam Darnold going there? But this is what he heard last night. The Giants' ownership likes Saquon Barkley. Everybody else likes Sam Darnold. The Jets like Darnold or Rosen. So there's a lot of drama here. And those first 3 picks, I just gave you what these front offices, these teams are dealing with now, or thinking about, or having to decide for or against. Yeah, Paulie.
When I hear that, I think the Browns leaked that so someone tries to get them to trade the first-round pick because they know they're not enamored with Sam Darnold. Mm. What do you think when you hear it?
Well, this wasn't given out to, I think, because the person who's got the information is he's not a conduit to, hey, you know what, Mort's going to get this or Shefty's going to get this. And are these other teams really going to react to that? Probably not. You got a sense of you have to play the what-if game. The Giants are going, what if Cleveland takes Josh Allen? Now we have Rosen, we have Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley, maybe Josh Allen. Or Baker Mayfield. You have to throw, I guess, everybody in there. And then you start going, okay, what if they take Baker Mayfield? Now, who do we take? And then if you're third on the list with the Jets, you got to factor in all of this, and you have to factor in what if somebody goes up to 2 and leapfrogs us? Who are we going to get at 3? And then there's 4, and then 5. Like, you have to play all of these scenarios here. But the Giants could dictate what happens in the first round here. Yeah, Paul.
The Giants have had 1 top 5 draft pick in the past 2 decades, and they took Phillip Rivers and traded to get Eli Manning. They got their franchise quarterback. Mm-hmm. Based off that, you're not going to be back in the top 5 anytime soon, the New York Giants. They're usually a competitive team. Do you have to pick a quarterback here to replace Eli Manning?
Unless it's the guy you absolutely can't pass up. The Browns have backed themselves into a corner because the Browns have whiffed. They've decided not to take quarterbacks. They've taken quarterbacks later. They've taken them in the second round. They've taken them in the first round. They've whiffed. Now it feels like we have to get a quarterback who is a safe pick. A guy who, and Sam Darnold to me is the safe pick. Josh Allen, who knows? The ceiling is really high. Baker Mayfield, maybe the ceiling is high too. But Sam Darnold's no slouch. I mean, Sam Darnold, can rightfully lay claim to being the best quarterback. He'll join us in 20 minutes. I better make sure I say all these nice things so it gets word to him there. Yes, McLevin.
What about all the headlines that the Jets love Baker Mayfield? How does that now you're saying what was the 2 you had with the Jets?
Once again, what a reporter gets and what an NFL scout gets is different. Because the NFL scout that I know has no agenda here. Like, he just gathers information and then he will give it to whoever wants it. He's not working for a team. So he'll gather information and then he does, he doesn't do a mock draft or any of that stuff. He just gets intel. He just gives me information on what he sees and what he feels and what he thinks. He doesn't, he's not in those meetings with the Browns. It's just what he's hearing. So I'm guessing that's a pretty small circle, that what he's hearing, as opposed to a reporter, even if you're covering the team. Why would I tell a reporter what I was going to do? No reason. But sometimes when you're talking to guys, who do what you do, or in that little world, you might be bouncing things off them as well. Because it might be, man, we like Mayfield a lot here. And you might have somebody say, you know what I really loved? I saw this. That's all you're trying to do. You sort of want a sounding board here, and I think that's what's happening. It's, man, Allen is too good to pass up. Well, you know what bothers me about, Saquon Barkley. Well, do we pass up our friend? What if Darnold's right there? We can't pass up Darnold, can we? But that's what's going on. So just to recap here, and this is where it blows your mind. Heard the following last night. Cleveland, 2 quarterbacks they like are Allen and Mayfield. Now, to me, that's news because I figured Sam Darnold had to be in there. So, Allen and Mayfield. Giants ownership like Saquon Barkley. Everybody else likes Sam Darnold. And then the Jets are either going to take Darnold or Rosen. Yeah, Paulie.
So, based off that report, you could see that the Cleveland Browns going Saquon Barkley 1 and one of the 2 quarterbacks they like with the 4 pick because one of the 2 have to be there. They can't miss. Sam Darnold will probably be 2 or 3, and then one either Allen or Mayfield is waiting there for them. So they could have the quarterback they want based off that report and the running back who's the best in the past 10 years.
There's a lot of drama. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be sad when the draft is over. Once the draft happens, it's usually anticlimactic. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun here.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.